What's up? What's going on, y'all? I know what we're here for. She made my man got back at it again with another video. I got spoiled. I was scrolling Twitter and something I think major happens this chapter because a lot of people were talking about it and I have no idea how it's gonna happen, but they they made me think something's gonna happen. It might just been people speculating, it might be people just throwing out things, but if it actually happens this chapter, I might be confused. So, no predictions, none of that. If you didn't know from the title, we're here from JJK. JJK chapter 260. No One Piece this week. I was gonna do a tier list stream, but it's already 10:30. I have training in the morning, so I don't think we're gonna do a tier list stream. However, if you'd like to see me rank all anime fights, I believe I have a Naruto tier ranking. If you'd like to see all anime fights, like this video, let me know in the comments, and we'll do a tier list probably Tuesday. Cause I might be streaming anime on Tuesday, so if you see me live on Tuesday, we're probably gonna be here for anime and a tier list if this video gets enough likes. So I don't want to waste nobody's time, and I want to hop into this. So let's hop into this, shall we? Are we good? Good. That's not music. That is someone's anime. Let's do this. Boom, boom, blow this proverbial popsicle stand. F11. JJK chapter 260. The Boogie Woogie. Itadori and Toto versus Sukuna. What's become of Toto's left arm? Let me pull up the chat just in case we get any chatters that want to come through here and we can talk a little bit about the amazing things that I'm sure are going to happen in this chapter. My boy's going to get to boxing. That's all I care about if we're being completely honest. Let's do it. Ariel, I know you're not here, but I appreciate your follow. So if you are seeing this, not Ariel, Tayos, Tahayos followed me while I was not online. Shouts out to you, my boy. I really appreciate it. JJK Chapter 260, Decisive Battle in the Uninhabited Demon Infested Shinjuku, Part 32. That's Gege I took out. Akutami. That's the first time I ever said his last name. Gege Akutami. The Vera Slap. A percussion instrument striking the ball causes the metal teeth within the wooden box to oscillate wildly, producing a characteristic sound. What do you think about Toto still having his arm bandaged despite it being his third time? What? I be reading Oda's notes. Oda's notes be making sense sometimes. I've yet to see a Gege note and I've been like, oh yeah, that makes sense. They always throw me off. Anyway, let's get into it. We got Toto, Yuji, Sukuna missing some arms, still has a hole in his chest. I'm going to get after it. Having his left arm replaced, Toto changed the activation condition for his technique from applause to collision between the wooden box and the metal teeth of the Vera Slap. This now allows him to activate his swapping technique roughly 50 times in 1 second. That's incredible. That's a huge buff. They're finna get active. Me, Sukuna, and Toto were swapping over and over again. like roulette. Someone balls a fist. Looking at Sukuna. That might be Yuji. That's Sukuna. And now we're about to get after it. Toto on one side, Yuji on the other. Ooh, a Toto kick, a Yuji punch. Sukuna looking like he's not enjoying it. By imposing a binding vow onto himself, limiting the amount of swaps in a proportion to the oscillations of the vibra slap. His ability to have multiple targets along with its effective range was expanded. After fine-tuning his technique with Yuta's help at the Lake Gosho colony, Toto proceeded to successfully retrieve his allies who were trapped within the malevolent shrine. So not only can he do 50 in 1 second, 50 swaps in a single second, he can do multiple targets and he has a farther range. This man is fucking cooking. Have we figured out what's going on with Yuji's elbow? Like, what is that? Is he wearing a sleeve? Does he have a splint? Does he have a super pointy elbow now? What is going on with this man's elbows? None match his egocentric among sorcerers. He's surely the peskiest. I must admit, he appeared exactly when I least expected him to. Whoop. Yeah, they just switching with any and everything. Swap. Toto preparing for a kick. He kicks something over to Sukuna. He leapt in midair. As long as I know he's capable of that, knowing how can wait. Toto and Sukuna. Yuji flying in. Ooh, Yuji throwing a rock with some cursed energy. He switches with the rock that has the cursed energy. Thanks to, the re-boogie. The re-boogie woogie. I'm not even going to try and describe what's happening in that panel. I think it's Sukuna getting hit with something, but I can't really tell for real. It's not the most artistically drawn panel. This panel is Yuji crashing into Sukuna, but Sukuna grabs his face and prepares to yeet this. He has the smile on his face again, like he's about to do something crazy. But Toto catches on. I think he switches Yuji out of his hand because he just go from Yuji's face being palmed to now he's behind Sukuna. And he hits him in the liver. Nice little body hook. Sukuna returns with a body hook. And now they're standing in a vortex. What's happening in this chapter? I have yet to see anything that made sense other than Yuji throwing the rock and switching with the rock. Everything else is just weird. He can swap as much or as little as he'd like, all with one tap. The fact that he can regulate it at will makes adapting to the boogie woogie essentially impossible. And yet, there's a single instance where I can definitely read his timing. I forgot Sukuna is like hip, like super hip to the boogie woogie because he was inside Yuji both times he was fighting with Toto, so he pretty much knows. Okay, let's see if we can do anything about it though. Yuji hit him with a mean punch, knock him into a pillar. Shriek. I don't know what's happening here. The brat's focus is starting to sharpen even more. Bare moments. This is it. Ooh, he's going in. He's going for a feint. I'll strike him here. Are they about to do a Black Flash clash and split the sky? Bang. They hit. Pop. He swapped with one of that woman's crows. I misread his move. Oop, that means you're going to have a free shot? He tambourines again. Sukuna kicks nothing. He didn't swap them. There's 3 whole layers of deception. And usually with another perfectly landed Black Flash. Oh, and he grabbed Sukuna's heart after the Black Flash? Gosh, wish. RR? What's he doing? Chapter 260 end? What happened any of this chapter? Am I slow? Am I tired? Am I high? What's happening? What is happening? Sukuna's incredibly fidgety meant despite his cursed energy levels dropping to that of Yuta's. If he were to recover his burnt out curse technique, he would have been able to utilize his domain expansion as many times as needed. Uh-oh. Usually grabs his heart. Domain expansion. Looks to the side. What befell Sukuna, this is what I got spoiled, was a vision of a man he had buried with his own hands. There's no mistaking those eyes. The departed spirit of the strongest. So this went by really fast. I'm going to try and end it before 15 minutes. I'm going to be real with you. I don't know if this is the scan quality, me being tired or what, but I was barely following this chapter. I couldn't tell like when they were doing switches. I think it was a sound effect that showed when they were switching, but the sound effect is there sometimes. It's not there other times. Usually landing another Black Flash was kind of epic. But the main theory right now is that Kenjaku got Gojo's body. Because that's Gojo coming up. The departed spirit of the strongest. There's no mistaking those eyes. So Gojo might be back. There's no break next week. So I guess we'll figure out what's going on next week. But honestly, I was super hyped for this chapter. And I have no idea what's going on. Looks like Sukuna's about to pop another domain expansion, though. Or maybe seeing Gojo distracted him from it. Yuji's about to land another Black Flash. Yuji loves to land Black Flashes when his opponent's distracted by something. But, yeah, this isn't... Somebody's got to talk to me. Y'all got to talk to me. Explain to me what's happening, what I missed. Are you guys just as lost as me? Or was this chapter just like a 4 out of 10? If it was a 4 out of 10, let me know in the comments, because I think I'm tripping. I want to say I'm tripping. Maybe I need to reread it. Maybe I need to read the officials when they drop. But I don't know. If you'd like to be here when I figure out what's going on, and if that's Gojo for real or not, or if it's just Kenjaku taking another body, tune in next week. We'll be here Friday night, ready to stream, ready to read some JJK, ready to read some One Piece, see what's going on over there. And swing by Tuesday for anime and tier list. But that's all I got for you guys for tonight. Confusing stream, but it is what it is. It's your man, maniacdgod, signing off. Y'all be safe. Y'all be easy. Catch y'all on the flip side.